Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Look to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Starts his return from the 23. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He lofts it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers get it down to a single point. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down throw here from Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running behind center with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Now looking to throw. And this one is dropped and incomplete. kicker star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hand. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Option give to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Richardson. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Richardson back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taylor can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Now Richardson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts take a second quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Harris. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, a gift of 4. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Harris on second down. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Dropping back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And that's good for a gain of 5. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. Takes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Pittman's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Colts looking for a score just before the break. They'll throw again. Richardson. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They'll try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it yet again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on third and long. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
There to bring it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts will track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the... Ball's coming out to the 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They send the tight end in motion. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to binge a lonely yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got a man left. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. A give left side to Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, ball at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're going Taylor. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First and goal, here's Taylor. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Richardson now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Third and goal for Richardson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've got unbelievable cameras. So many tremendous replays. But when you get sacked multiple times by the same guy, you start talking to him a little bit. You start reminding him, hey, man, I think that's enough. I think 2's good enough for you. Please don't give me a 3rd time.
Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. This might be a free play for him. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Well, the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now. He's going to throw this one. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Taylor. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Richardson on 3rd. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. This is reeled in by Pittman. Juke the defender. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taylor now, up the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Play action on 1st down. Taken in by Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Steelers have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Setting up a throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. To throw it on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that mark. marker. We've got a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Richardson back to throw. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. A run here with Taylor. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10 now. Setting up the screen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a give to Taylor. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now a run with Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Taylor. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts nearing their 15th win this season. 4th down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. It doesn't get much easier than this. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returnable from the 1. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing from the gun. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.